We have Rob that's joining us now, looking at the weather outside on this Friday afternoon. We see a little bit of blue sky there. We've had really a lot of cloud cover today, but if you've been patient, the sun peeks out every now and then.
Every now and then. Very comfortable temps out there, Rob.
Very comfortable. And even when we get into the next several days, the temperatures will hold into the 70s, but because the air is so much drier, it's going to feel so much crisper and cooler. It's really going to be the humidity coming down that's going to be the big story, in addition to the temperatures. So we've got a couple of warm days ahead. Today's kind of a warm day. Tomorrow will be a warm day as well, back into the 80s. But if you can get through that, I said it's all downhill from there. Angela corrected me. She said, or uphill if you enjoy those nice temperatures. I said, yeah, I guess it's all about perspective, right? Temperatures into the 70s currently. Yeah, the clouds have been sneaking through the entire day. There is a little bit of blue sky out there. Not as much as I would like to see, but it's kept our temperatures from getting up into the 80s for most locations. And right now, current temperatures are mostly into the mid to upper 70s. These temperatures have likely peaked for the day, especially without much more sunshine. And we'll start to see these temperatures ease down. The concern now is, will we get any clearing during the overnight? There are some patches of clearing that may occur, and that may allow a little bit of patchy fog to develop. I just don't know if we'll have as much as maybe we saw earlier this morning. Otherwise, kind of call it partly cloudy skies overnight, patchy fog developing. Temperatures should be able to drop into a very comfortable low 60s for many of you. And then tomorrow is the day we expect to see some change. Now, before that change arrives in the form of a cold front, temperatures should be able to warm up into the 80s, low to mid 80s, depending on where you are. Should be a good bit of sunshine mixed with some of those clouds that we've been dealing with as well. And then a very small chance of a stray shower popping up. This is the actual cold front that's trying to move through. There's not a lot of moisture for it to work with. The model's spitting out a couple of rain showers. I don't know that that rain chance is going to be very high, but what's really important about this cold front is watch what it does to the wind direction. Changes that to more of a northwest wind. And once that happens, it really changes our pattern for at least the next 4 or 5 days. It's really going to change this entire week's forecast, and you're really going to notice it on Sunday. Sunday, I think, is going to be your best day, really, of the entire forecast period. It's on a little bit on the breezy side. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, depending on where you are. Lots of sunshine, but it's the humidity that comes down. That front that I mentioned, it's really pushing all of the humidity farther to the south and east. And with these low dew points, we're talking 40s and 50s, those can often be your overnight low temperatures. Yes, I said 40s for overnight low temperatures for some of you. And the long-range outlook keeps temperatures below the average as well. So on the official 7-day here, I'm going to put our lowest as 51 to 52, depending on where you are. But I think there's going to be a couple of locations that make it down into the 40s for overnight low temperatures. Rain chances look small as we look towards the end of the week, but there's a couple of chances here and there. Very small chances by Thursday and into Friday. As far as traffic goes, the map is starting to fill up, unfortunately. I was hoping things would stay relatively light for Friday, but the typical locations that we often have to deal with, 70 westbound heading towards the north split, down to the south split, and beyond that, we are getting some typical slowdowns. The volume is picking up. It is a little bit lower than average. Here's a couple of traffic cameras for you. This is Interstate 70 at 65. So this is, this is at Sherman. We're also looking at the north split, which is starting to see that back up. You are looking westbound, I believe. So the traffic is approaching the north split at this location. The traffic coming towards you is heading southbound. This is where it backs up because of the ongoing construction that is south of the 65-70 split. It's backing things all the way up through the splits to both 65 southbound and 70 westbound.